Lately, green hair has been trending and I really wanted to try it out for myself. So today's video, I'm going to show you all how I installed this beautiful wig, and also later in the video, I'm going to show you how I achieved this color. This wig is absolutely gorgeous. As you can see, it looks very realistic. So let's jump right into today's video. Don't forget to subscribe if you are new to my channel. Welcome, my name is Marie. Now, when I originally seen this, I was very scared to try this color. However, it turned out beautiful, so I thought I would go ahead and share it with you all. So the wig that I'm using in today's video will be linked below in the description box. I've already washed it. Of course, I've colored it. It does not come in this color, but later in the video I will show you how I achieved it. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and blow out this hair with my dryer and just straighten it out. Now the waves are absolutely gorgeous if you are looking for, you know, that type of style for maybe the summer. So you can also straighten it out just by using a dryer, and you can curl it as you will see. So I'm just taking my Dyson and I'm just drying the hair and going section by section. Now this hair itself did very well when I colored it. I didn't get any shedding. I didn't get any tangles or anything. The only thing I will tell you is to make sure after you color your hair, you always use a conditioner more so than a shampoo. That way you can restore the moisture. I like to use a conditioner that has keratin in it or some type of protein, just so I can build up the hair after coloring. I'm going to add wand curls throughout this hair, and I wanted to give the hair lots of body. Now these curls did last me all day into the next day. That's the one thing I love about wand curlers, but I'm so disappointed because right after this tutorial my curler fell off the shelf and broke, so I can't even use it anymore. If you are looking for a good wand curler, I will link one below in the description box. I am so excited about this color. I think I did an excellent job with it. Normally I don't like coloring hair because it's a lot of work, but this was actually really simple to achieve. You all will see that later in the video, but this is probably one of my favorite hair colors I have done, and I feel like it's very wearable. Also, be sure to go follow my TikTok if you would like to just chill with me outside of making hair tutorials for some behind the scene fun. All right, let's move into the install. Look at that hairline. The hairline on this wig is absolutely gorgeous. Look how natural it falls when you apply the wig. And I did bleach the knots too. So I did the ball cap method today. And normally I don't. However, I just was a little frustrated because a lot of times if I don't with the hairline is thin, it will show through. So make sure you do that ball cap method. I really like the lace on this wig because it blends with the skin very, very well. So if you are looking for that type of lace that you can melt into your skin and it won't be visible, this definitely is that lace. So for today's wig install, I will be using the Even spray. However, I'm going to use the black can. The black can definitely is a longer hold, and I really like that. Now, when you use the black can, I recommend applying one thin layer like I'm doing here, drying it just a little bit, and then just applying the wig. You don't need to go crazy with these sprays and apply too much, because when you apply too much, it can be uncomfortable. It can cause, you know, white residue. It can be flaky. You don't want that. So just apply it in a thin layer and then press that lace onto it like I'm doing. To remove the extra lace, I decided to try something different for this install. So I'm going to leave my sleigh band on the hairline. However, I'm going to push it back enough so that I can have access to the area that I want to cut away. And I think this is helpful because when you go to cut the lace sometime and you don't have it tied down with the sleigh band, it can lift areas and then you have to go back and tie the sleigh band around the hairline again. So with this method, all you have to do is just make sure that that hairline is flat and then cut away the area that you don't want. And you don't have to worry about having lifted pieces of lace because that sleigh band is holding the lace down that you don't want to lift. That makes sense. And then to touch up any spots that may have like residue, like little pieces, I just take the spray and get them edges just a bit before I press the sleigh band back down onto that hairline. And after about 15 to 20 minutes, I removed that sleigh band. As you guys can see, the hairline looks amazing. And when I tell you this was probably the flattest wig lace melt that I've done in a long time, it definitely helped to use that sleigh band the way I showed you guys. So everything will be linked below in the description box. Let me know how you all like this color. I like it so very much. Like, it's really, really pretty. We're going to move into the tutorial. I'm going to show you how I achieve the color so that you all can achieve it too. Alright, again, this wig will be linked below. It is from Ronniehair. This is what the wig looked like straight out the box before I did any coloring to it. Look at that hairline, just absolutely gorgeous. But the hair has like a curl pattern to it when you first get it, and then when you wash it, it does turn wavy. So what I'm going to do first is section the hair off and create sections, because a lot of times when I color hair, I want to make sure that I'm doing it in a more neat setting rather than having the hair all over the place. So I'm going to separate small sections and tie it down with a rubber band and just kind of create little ponytails. Now, because I'm going for an ombre, I am going to use the rubber band as a separation to where I want to put the hair color and where I don't want the hair color. So that also helps if you want to create the ombre look. But if you want to take this color throughout the entirety of the wig, then you can still do it. I just recommend not using the rubber bands and just sectioning the hair off with hair clips and working section by section. Before you add the hair color, you want to lighten the hair. So I'm using hair bleach to lighten up the hair, and you don't need to go all the way to blonde. You just need to get the color light enough so that the color of the product can show up. So I'm using 20 developer and bleach. You can use 30. Just to remember, the volume of the developer is going to determine how much the color lifts off the hair. So 20 will lift it 2 levels compared to 30 and 40. So 20 is usually good enough. Okay, so just apply it to the hair. You want to make sure that you get the hair really good and get it on every strand of the hair. A lot of times when you are bleaching hair and using colors like green, you don't have to be too perfect, especially if you want some of the black to be still going through the hair. It definitely gives a really pretty look, a lot of dimension and to that color. So if you want the most effective color, use the Lime Crime unicorn color hair colors. This one is called Sea Witch, and that's the color. It's like a greenish color, but when I tell you that this product is very pigmented, like a lot of times you get hair color, especially temporary hair color, and it won't show, it won't come up, but with this it shows very well. Now, as you can see, this is the color the bleach took the hair. This is good enough to achieve the look that I have in today's video. So it didn't take nothing but about 10 to 15 minutes to achieve that color once the product was applied. So I'm just adding the green hair color all over, and at this point you want to make sure that you are covering up all of that blondish hair color because you don't want any of that showing through. You want to make sure that the color is even from root to tip, and this color spreads so very well that you don't have to worry about it being frustrating. It's a very easy process. So I'm going to make sure that I link these products below in the description box. I will also have the bleaching developer that I use linked down there along with this wig. But yeah, that's basically how I achieved this color. After I applied it, I let it sit for at least 30 minutes. But like I said, take your time. Make sure you get every strand of that hair, and definitely wear gloves because yeah, it can be a little bit messy. So I thank you guys so much for watching today's video. Be sure to thumbs up the video, subscribe if you are new to my channel, and if you aren't new, I thank you so much for joining me back for today's video. And yeah, go follow me on TikTok. I'm gonna be posting some TikToks with this hair color. All right, you guys, I'll talk to you soon.